Hello there! You have been drawn to this reading because you have a yes or no question that you want the answer for. So, we are going to start out with these 4 different decks for you and these charms and gemstones. So, I'm actually going to grab you some charms now. I almost wanted to just grab just gemstones for you, but we've got the Sweetie and we've got the Live, Laugh, Love. And we have got this little heart here. So, I do want to point out here that I really got drawn to the selenite. I almost wanted to just grab all the selenite I've got on my desk, which is not a good idea, but, you know, I almost wanted to grab all the selenite because you need some cleansing. Like, I almost feel like you literally need to go and take a cleansing bath or, you know, cleanse out your environment, sage it, smudge it, whichever, however you like to cleanse it, whether it's, you can do it with sound, you can do it with water, you can do it with prayer, you know, you can do it with all sorts of different kinds. It really is up to you, but you need some cleansing, and particularly take a cleansing bath or a cleansing shower if you can. Just focus with your mind's eye, with your third eye, a beautiful, you know, waterfall coming over you of shining golden light, washing away any problems or any issues, because I really feel like you need some cleansing right now. It's like you've been through the ringer. You do need that sweetness coming in, and I almost feel like it's like, you know, having a cherry on top, you know, having some sweetness coming in. It's almost like, you know, like when you've had a really bad day and somebody's like, oh, you've had a really bad day, I'm not just going to make you hot chocolate, I'm going to put the squirty cream on top, I'm going to put the cherry on top, I'm going to put a flake on the side, you know, and some marshmallows and stuff, and make it really special. Almost like just saying you need some sweetness is an understatement here. You've kind of been through the ringer. Sometimes when we have been through the ringer, all you can do is laugh at the situation and go, oh, that was terrible, but, you know, maybe someday it'll make a good thing for me to laugh about, that kind of thing with the live, laugh, love. And I feel like you really have kept your heart on the sleeve, and, you know, somebody's kind of taken advantage of that with the heart, and there's almost like this little barrier up around your heart at the moment. Your emotions are definitely running high right now, a lot of stress, a lot of consideration, and I feel like you're having to consider your own feelings here. I almost feel like you just want to skip to the good part, like, because I'm really finding it hard to dwell on this, because I really feel like you're not wanting to dwell on the fact that things have not been very well for you lately. Things have been really bad for you lately. And I do try and keep things positive on this channel, but, you know, I'm really struggling with yours at the moment. But you're having to kind of focus on that self-care and self-love, and that's the reason why I'm getting drawn so heavily to doing some cleansing exercises, however you feel fit to do them. But it's definitely emotional time for you right now. Definitely emotional time. Definitely emotional time here. Don't let your past hold you back. Don't let pride get in your way. It's time to breathe out. So it's definitely time to breathe out here, and don't let your past, don't let what happened to you hold you back from either loving again or opening up your heart in general again, because I feel like the issue here is that you've been through some hard times, and it has been quite difficult. I just wanted to say, like, you've been through some powerful magic. We've got dragon's blood here. You've been through some powerful magic, really. Don't let your pride get in the way, because I feel like one of the obstacles here is because you feel like, you know, like, why did I trust that person? Why did I want to be around that person? It's almost like an issue of pride, of going, I don't want to admit I was wrong, because this person in this situation just wasn't helpful, just wasn't good, just wasn't helpful. And sometimes we have to understand that we had to go through negative situations or bad situations As much as you're like, oh my god, I knew I shouldn't have trusted them, or I knew I shouldn't have done that. Realistically, it's a time for us to grow, and sometimes we have to go through these situations in order to grow, in order to learn lessons, or in order for things to, to have us to have those feelings, or even just for the other person. We might have had a soul contract with the other person that they were going to do this, we were going to endure it, so that they could learn their lesson about, not being a bad person, that they were having to learn their lesson there. So don't let pride kind of stop you from going, you know what, that was a bad situation, I should not have got involved in it. Because I do feel like there's a sense of pride here of going, I don't want to admit I was wrong. I don't want to admit that I made a silly mistake. It's time to take a breath out. It's time to release. It's time to let this go. Like, it's like you needing to let this go. You needed to let it go. Porcupine spirits. Time for beginner mind. Pig spirit. Use your mind wisely. I'm a panther spirit. Reclaim your power. So you're definitely in this stage here of like releasing, cleansing, and then taking back your power, reclaiming your power, reclaiming your pride. And use your mind wisely at this time. Be a little bit wise, be a little bit reflective, and go, okay, that happened. I didn't want it to happen. I'm upset that I, did that, but what can I learn from this? What can I take from this? What can I take from this to push me forward? And see it as like a beginner spirit. Don't treat yourself as I should have known better. Treat it as, you know what? I'm going to see it from a new perspective. I'm going to see it from a new way, and really help myself to kind of push forward. I almost feel like be careful about hiding your feelings as well, because I almost got drawn to pulling these away. Be careful about hiding your feelings, because I feel like hiding your feelings may be a big issue here, that you're hiding your feelings or you're pushing your feelings away. So be careful about that, because I feel like that is a big issue here. Pegasus, transcending. Enchanted Fern Grotto, refuge. The elves, playfulness. So here with this, I definitely feel like you're transcending the old version of you that got involved in this. You're leaving that old version of you behind. You need to take refuge at the moment inside yourself for that self-care, that clarity, and start having a little bit of fun again. Whether it's, going to watch your favourite movie, or going out for a bite to eat that you like, or going to do something else that you like. I personally like video games. Whatever it is that you like to do to give yourself that fun and that enjoyment to just finish cleansing, go for it, go towards it, as long as it's, not self-destructive, shall I say. As long as it's, it's positive and balanced, go do it. But, make sure it's not self-destructive, You don't want to end up eating a whole cheesecake, but, eating a slice of cheesecake is fine, But, as long as you're not lactose intolerant, of course. But, you get what I'm saying, so, with the elves here, we've got the playfulness, and I do feel like you need to have that a little bit of playfulness as well. So release this, let it go. So as for the answer, whether it's a yes or no, I do feel like you're going to get something similar to this. I feel like whatever you're asking about in particular, or whoever you're asking about, because I feel like for many of you, like, your throat chakra has been compressed. You haven't been able to speak your mind for a while, and if this went ahead, it would kind of compress your throat chakra. It wouldn't allow you to be speaking up for yourself or to yourself, so bear that in mind. With the Ace of Pentacles here, I do feel like you're on the right track, so you'll get this eventually, but not in the way you expected, is my answer. So it's a no to this particular person or this particular situation, but you will get something very similar to this down the road. So it's something similar down the road, yes, but not this particular situation. And sometimes that happens because we have to go into a new way of life, a new way of thinking. And it can be like, for example, like in a job, you can go, I really want to go and work for this company. You don't get the job there at that company, but you get another job at some other company that is very similar, whether they're both bakeries or whatever, you know. But you are going somewhere very similar to that, but not that particular thing. So it's a no, but something similar will come around, which is going to be better suited for you eventually. Alright, I hope that helps you out, and please let me know in the comment section if you've enjoyed this, and give it a little like if you've enjoyed it.